Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca and welcome back to my Pixel Quest. Welcome back to our blind playthrough of Blueprints. My god, we're bluer than ever. I think that is a true statement. We're bluer than ever. And we are continuing another big day. That's why I had to cut it. We're continuing another big day here. And it's the second time I've had to cut the episode, kind of just as we're heading back into this giant blue magic house. But here we are, ready to go. Join me, come with me, let's go on another adventure. Okay, it was exactly the same. The bedroom was the only room plan that was sort of in a very distinctly grey, like had very distinctly kind of grayer lines than the rest of them. So I don't know what that means, but I find it interesting. I have noticed and I wonder about it. As far as what do I do now that I'm here? I don't, you know, as I've said, I don't really know exactly how to interpret what I have discovered. I'm being told to don't go where the path leads. Variously. I'm also being told so which might mean don't follow the paths as they are, but might also mean don't go into the antechamber that they all lead to. All three of them lead to it. There's also the through lantern light in Sketch's text that at least seems to have an order to it. Weirdly, it says a tint of truth to find our path, which to me would be this single blue light. I don't know if we have to go in, like under it though, or if that will ruin what I'm even trying. But it then says a hue of wisdom to turn us right, you know, which is over here, the orange one. A shade of rain is then the violet one. So I don't know if we take the orange path up to antechamber, we take the violet path back down here, and then from rank 1 we then take the orange path back up to it. I guess I'm kind of curious to try that first before we go anywhere. I don't know. What I'm here is just to try and see what happens. So I have to try and follow this carefully because we have to go in and out of rooms if I'm going to do this. Otherwise, then I'm going to, if this doesn't work, which I suspect it won't, I suspect it won't do anything, then I will try with, some of my other things to do. Okay. So we're going orange light around storeroom to the next orange light in here, through cloister. I've tried this, haven't I? Yeah, didn't do anything. Okay. Through cloister. Oh, it's nice to be not doing these. That gets us here, and then we're turning left to these orange lights. 1, 2, and then we're going around the corner to this one. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Yep, and then we're going through dining room to this one. And then around this corner, yep, to these two. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous, guys. Like, I don't know why. Because I don't know what I'm doing here. I think if I did know what I was doing here, I'd have a different kind of nervousness. And then, hang on, around this corner, I'm just checking my map. Yeah, we got around foundation. Nope, that's not right. We go through foundation. What have I done on my map here? All right, I've sorted it out. I've sorted it out. Yes, it is indeed. I thought I couldn't go through here, even though on my map it was telling me I could, but I was looking. I misjudged. Through foundation to the next orange light. That's where we're going. Okay. Whew. My map was correct, but my brain was panicking. And then we go around this corner to the next 2 oranges straight ahead. Wouldn't it be great if they like lit up if you did the right thing? Maybe they do, and I'm not doing the right thing. It's quite probable, in fact, because I have no real confidence that this is anything at all that I'm trying here. It's simply an experiment. We go up past this one, around the corner, here, around this corner, 1 orange, 2 orange, up around here, next orange, through archives, 2 orange, 2 orange, and then we're going through chapel to the next orange. Now here's where, if that was anything at all, I don't know what to do. It says don't go where the path leads. However, if I were to try my next thing, the great thing is I'm still on 200 steps. If I were to try my next thing from here, I mean, the next one that's listed in the lantern, through lantern light text is a shade of rain. The violet lantern is over that side, and getting it to it without passing through the red lantern, which is here, means I have to go through the antechamber. So I think is that orange now? And it didn't used to be orange? Is that orange and it didn't used to be orange? I'm fairly sure I would have noted it down if it was orange. Oh my god, hang on. Here. I just have to check. Oh my god. Is this a thing? I really didn't think it was gonna work. I really didn't think this was gonna be anything. Hang on. Before I speak too early, let me quickly pull up. The great thing is that finding photos on my phone of the rough draft is they stand out like crazy. So you can like kind of go past a lot of other photos, and then you all of a sudden will see, you know, these bright blue photos, a huge stack of them. I'm sure I have a photo of. Yeah, it's the same color as everything else. That's what I thought. Oh my god. No way. I swear to God, if there were the possibility of money on the table for this, I would not have put a dime down. I would not. I thought what I was going to do today. Oh my god, now I'm really scared about I wasn't even more scared about screwing it up now. I mean, I was excited when I found these 3 paths, but then, as I explained to you, like everything else about this seemed almost like it was telling me to do something different, and it still might be. Why is there constantly this don't go where the path leads thing, and yet... But this is orange, so this has to be something. I don't know now. I don't know. That's just true. I don't know. Do I follow the violets back down, or do I go back to the start? I guess this was my plan. All right, but this is huge. I'll take a photo of it. Like, if nothing else, if we can't actually make anything happen today, this is enormous. I didn't expect to actually find anything. This is something. So this is, if nothing else, if we're not actually able to make anything happen today, this is very important data. That is an orange moon now. So it kind of like... maybe that's the whole thing, is like, don't go through the door when it's orange. Don't go through the door when it's violet. Don't go through the door when it's red. Maybe somehow we can make it blue or white. Hang on, just gotta look at a text. Okay. Planned internet outage. Noted. I guess this was my original plan, was to do this. I don't know if it makes sense. It makes sense to me spatially that, like, we go one path up, we go one path down, and we go one path up again. But that seems, now this seems silly to me, because if we do the violet path and this now goes violet, I'm not going to see it. I'm going to be down the other end. So maybe I do go back to the start and do violet now. Because I might be screwing it up if I'm actually meant to go to the start and do violet next, up to the antechamber. It might be ruining it. Because then the next time if we have to go from rank 1 to rank 9, basically, the next one I'll effectively do is red. I genuinely don't know, but maybe let's just continue with the experiment as I had planned it. And then, look, we're learning. This is so much more than I expected. So much more. I didn't expect to see any changes anywhere today. Okay. Let's pay attention. From here, coat check. We're going past coat check. Violet goes around the corner here. And we're going through this room. Here. I'm just double checking that I'm not going in the wrong direction here. Yep, we're going around this corner. Violet. Around to the edge. Down. No, that's a trick. No, we don't go there, actually. That's one of the violets we don't go to. We go through down here to this one. Across to here. Around this corner. Yep. Around this corner. 1, 2. Into passageway, and this is going to let me confirm that this lantern is violet, and I'm so sure it is. It is. Thank you. Check. We go through to the hall, south the hall to this one. We go here. We continue forward to this one. We go around this corner. Yep. We go around here. Yep. We go around here. Yes. Okay. Whew. So this. Hang on. I'm just checking what in front of me. What I see in front of me is correct. Yep. Violet, violet, orange, orange, orange. Okay, cool. So violet, violet. Then we're going through this room. Another violet, great. and through to this. Whew, and we're still on 200 steps. Thank you, Sneaker. I saw you helping out there. So that is the violet path, but backwards, bringing us back here. I don't know if that has screwed up the progress that I appear to have made, but my original plan was to do that and then go to red, which seems so wrong. Which just seems wrong. So to follow the red path, at least we've got lots of steps. Maybe we've got enough to try all of this again if it's really incorrect. We're going red. Yep, around here, got it. We're not going to that next red. We're going around here into Cloister, all the way through to the east wing, red. All right, red 1, red 2, red 3, and around the corner here is the area behind the lavatory that I'm interested in checking out. Just has a yellow lantern. Weird little spot though, right? Weird little dead end. Could be a thing. This feels alright. Oh my god, I've lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We turn here to this one. We don't go to the next one. We go in between here. This one, and then this one. Yep. Not into the room, we go around the room to this. We go all the way to the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, is my map wrong? Oh, I think my map is wrong. I think I didn't see that there was a blockage there. Well, hang on, does that mean then, if that's actually blocked, then I think I can fix this, because I think I go through there and around. Ah, so that means there's 20 lanterns on this path. Oh, all right, that's a mistake I made. Maybe I didn't see this. Maybe I didn't see this in my recordings. Okay, so actually we go up, 1, 2. God, that was scary. Straight through archives to this one. It's actually amazing because I guess because we're not going in that many rooms and the sneakers are helping us, we're not using that many steps. This is absolutely brilliant. I hadn't thought it would be this good. I think I might have even made yet another mistake here. We came from here. I think I've also missed this blockage, this blocking wall ahead of us on my map. We came around, I thought we could go straight ahead from here, but actually, that is also a dead end. So that means we need to go through this room. So actually the red path is 21. I think, I hope. Okay. So if we go here, through, pull to here, and then around here. There we go. Oh my god, I've had to make 2 additions to my map already. And that should be... Now it's red! And now it's red. This is wild, but I missed out on seeing it purple, or it never turned purple because I didn't actually do purple properly. Well, this is something. It's something, but it's not. Like, I mean, obviously I could try and open it, but I'm a little scared. Like, why would I go in here when it was red? You know what I mean? It's probably, I'm hoping that, like, if I try, it just goes junk, it just jiggles and it doesn't open. Like, it's a weird thing to hope, but, like, I really feel like being told don't go where the path leads matters. I'm thinking that, like, I don't know what I'm expecting, like maybe doing this reveals something else. I feel almost like I shouldn't try this. I'm scared of it. What? This was not the true path. That's okay. I'm really glad I did that. I'm glad that we've seen this. I'm glad that we've seen this. Is this floor weird? Is this floor weird? Is there anywhere that looks like that, where the lines look stronger or faded or doubled? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes. Sort of, yes. I'm turning my head to the side like a cat. Alright. Yes, here. It's exactly the same. Okay, alright. Okay, I was like, is it giving me a path? This was not the true path. I'm glad I got that magnifying glass to be able to look at this. That's cool. Yeah, awesome. Man, this is incredible progress I was not expecting. So, maybe... like, we've made progress. That's just... that's what this is. We've made progress. Amazing. This was not the true path. Well, does that mean that that's my only go today, though? Can you close? I would guess I've got to try and make this light blue or white. This is so good though. Like this is confirmation I'm doing kind of the right thing. I've just got to like rethink the approach, you know, and maybe man, that might be all I get today. The door is open now. That might be it. That's amazing though. I mean, this shows that the approach is a thing. Like the approach is a thing. It just needs to be a slightly different thing. So it may well be that, yeah, I need to go. I was really worried when I was originally coming up with this plan. I was worried about crossing any other lantern lights, but maybe that doesn't matter. Maybe it's just you do one path, you do the next path, you do the other path. Well, shall we just, like, first off, let's just kind of screw this up. I close it again. Yes! That's so good. So maybe we can have another shot today. Oh, great. Okay. Maybe then what I need to do is do orange, violet, wisdom, rain. Here's what it actually said. I'm just looking at this again. Through lantern light in sketches cast, a tint of truth to find our path. But the blue there's nowhere to go with the blue. There's only blue. You know, like maybe what I'm imagining is something changes the lanterns so that there are more, maybe a blue path opens up, right? But if that's going to happen, we need to do something to make it happen. So maybe if we do orange path, violet path, and red path all the same way, maybe a blue path opens up. Through lantern light and sketches cast a tint of truth to find our path. Maybe I do need to step into the blue first. A hue of wisdom to turn us right. A shade of rain to pass the light. Through lantern light and shadows past. We seek what's left of the lies we cast. Maybe I'm not even meant to do the red, because it's the red is the lies. Unless it's handwritten and then it's not lies. It's truth. So it feels like we've started again. And interestingly, but here's what's worrying about that though. It feels like I started again because I went randomly. Like I went through a couple of different... So I don't even know if this is about doing them in order or not. Do you have anything to say, Morajai Box? Well, I suppose you do have red, yellow, black, and error. You do have 3 of the colors I'm talking about here, and then black. But there's no black. Alright. Shall we try again, but just try the 3? Quickest way down is just to go here. And while I'm here, let's have a look at this freaking dead end that I'm interested in. Here. I don't know really what I expected. Like, if it was going to be anything, I thought, like, maybe I need to be here after you know, some conditions are fulfilled. Or maybe I need to come here with a tool, if it were to be anything, that is. But I just want to look carefully because I find this a suspicious area. I guess now that I've had confirmation that that other way of interpreting the paths, of interpreting the lantern light text, appears to be the right direction, right? So it means my other interpretation has less currency, but it doesn't mean I'm not interested in just gathering whatever information I can. I've been waiting a long time to be here, you know? I've been waiting a long time to be here, so I am going to walk along the walls and the floor. I'm not going to walk along the walls. Well, I'm going to walk along the walls like this. Okay. Lantern. Alright. I've seen it. And since I'm here, bathroom. Wouldn't it be so cool if the lavatory was the key to everything out here in the rough draft? What if it was the toilet? Everything was just flushing the toilet. Then the whole house like sort of converts into a giant transformer of the Baron. The Baroness, actually. Okay. Alright. Well, I think we can just go all the way down here. I've seen them now. Okay, so what if we actually start here, as it says? We're starting with blue. It says, through lantern lights and sketches cast a tint of truth to find our path. A hue of wisdom to turn us right. Even though I have to turn left to get there. Alright, let's do this again. So, around here. Straight through. Down these 2. 1, 2. Around this corner. Through dining hall. Yep. Around here. the next one through foundation, I can say confidently. Okay, through foundation, around this corner. All the way to the west wing. All the way up. 1, 2, around this corner. Yep. 1, 2. To here. Through archives. Man, this is freaking banana. I did not expect this. This is so great. Like something happened. Something happened. Something happened is so much more than I was hoping for today. And it's orange again. I mean, I'm guessing that if I open this, it'll say this was not the true path, right? Because surely if one doesn't work, like it's not like I don't expect any of these to be the thing that works. So I don't know if I should click on this because I think I've still got tons of steps. Maybe I'm just going to continue doing the full 3. I'm just going to continue doing the full 3. We'll just try it that way. So I'm just going to go all the way back to the start. It might be, you know, it might be sort of ruining whatever I've started here, but it's just the next thing I need to try. Oh, great. Man, this amount of steps is serving us well, at least. I wasn't even expecting to be able to do this much here. Really? This is fabulous. Okay, so now let's go all the way to violet. It's just the next one that's mentioned in the lantern light text. Okay, starting from violet, we go here. We go here, up through drawing room, over, all the way here, around here, around this corner, through both of these, all the way to the edge up here, yes. Through hall, through passageway. Yeah. From here, across to this one. Up here. Sorry, this is not the most interesting commentary right now, but this is just me concentrating and trying not to make a mistake. And then up and around here, through these two. From this one, we turn into den to here. Right around this wall. To this one, around to here, through the room. Hang on, where have I just come from? Boiling room, the room that is boiling. Around here, yep. And then all the way around coat check. And now it's purple. All right, well, not a huge surprise, but welcome to see nonetheless. Cool. No idea if anything different has occurred having done these in this order. Let's just do red now. And then I've had the experience of trying them all. Still very happy with all of my steps up there. I'm very glad to see it. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so fun. And utterly nerve-wracking. Like, my stomach actually feels like it's sort of tied in knots. So there's no more blue lanterns there. Now we're doing red. Okay. Red. Up through here. Around the room to here. Around the corner to here. Through cloister. Past the corn. 1, 2, 3, 4 red lights. At this red light, around this corner to this one, but not the other one. In the hallway up to this one. 1, 2. Around the corner. All the way to the end. I got this one. Making a mistake makes things like, sort of sit in your memory more easily. Up here through archives. Down around here. But then we have to go through Paul. To here. And it's red again. Well, that's doing all three from rank 1 to rank 9 in order. I'm expecting the same outcome. Yep. This was not the true path. Is there something to the way this is written, though? Because it is sort of written in like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ranks, 4 columns, though not completely. There's 4 letter words, 3 letter words. Okay. Okay, so that's cool. I've already managed to try a couple of two big different ideas. 2 big different ideas. From Prism Pristine, 3 paths convene, 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen, 3 colors to count, a sum of 18. It's kind of weird now that I've corrected the 2 bits that I had wrong on the red path. It seems like orange path has 21 lanterns in it. Red path has 21 lanterns, not 19. Violet path I still have down as 22. I wonder if they're all 21 and I've miscounted there. Interesting. Anyway, but I don't know where that gets me. In that case, don't go where the path leads. What else can I think of? Maybe I'm actually meant to do all 3 of them, but not open the door. And maybe go back to the blue light. Now that I've stepped into the purple, that's reset now. Like if it resets, is anything occurring, between doing different paths? Ooh. I'm racking my brains. Through lantern light and sketches. Now that we know this occurs, it changes everything. It's a whole different foundation from which to think now. Blue light remains unchanged. Okay. This is the line that gets me from the hidden hue text. 3 colors to count, a sum of 18, but the one left hidden remains to be seen. Remains to be seen, to me, implies it isn't seen now, but it will be seen. That's why I'm thinking maybe a blue path. There's a way to generate a blue path. Yeah? What do you have to say on the matter, Blue Lantern? I'm definitely somewhere. We can say I'm somewhere, and I had thought I was... I'd thought I was conceptually somewhere, but I'm tangibly somewhere now. I'm tangibly. That's what's so marvelous about this. I am tangibly somewhere. Should I try? Should I try doing all 3 of those colors again, but not opening the door this time? And coming back to the blue. Why does it say a tint of truth to find our path? To me, that just sounds like starting position. Tint of truth to find our path, a hue of wisdom to turn us right. Well, that is orange. Orange is Kararika, is wisdom. Let's try it. We've got loads of steps. I'm here to eliminate possibilities, otherwise I will continue to think of those possibilities. So, orange. Alright, up here, through cloister. I'm double checking so I don't want to make a mistake, but at the same time, like, I'm getting more used to this. I'm going to be doing this in my dreams tonight. Yeah, cool. From here we go through dining room. We step up around here. To the next one, through foundation, to this one, around the back of foundation, past these 2 all the way to the end, up the west wing, past these 2, then there's this one here. This is, you guys are really getting me like fully, like, you mostly do, but like this is a real thinking in real time sort of exercise. 1, 2, from this one around here, through archives, to here, through chapel, and straight in, and we're orange again. Maybe I should open it on orange, but that's not the exercise for the moment. Am I maybe meant to follow the orange back so that I'm not going through any other... I guess we might as well try it because it's more or less the same thing I was doing before anyway. Maybe we follow the orange back, which means through chapel. This is going to get confusing. Through archives again. I don't know, it seems like it can't do any harm to try. Down these two. 1, 2. This one all the way around. Like, what conceptually does this exercise even mean? Passing through wisdom, passing through rain, and then passing through lies. Through foundation. Let's look down the hole just for fun, just for a little thrill. Around the corner, okay. Through dining room to this one, and then all the way 1, 2, 3, not quite all the way, through cloister to this one, around to the start. There we go. We've gone only through orange. Blue looks the same. I'm hoping to see something different. So we'll then do a shade of rain. Purple rain. I'm sure I've said this, but like, surely the developers were inspired by Prince by making this association, right? So from here we continue up. Purple. Violet rain, violet rain. Around this room to here. Around this corner. 1 and 2. And around to here. Through the hall, through passageway. South of passageway. To this one. Around this corner. Around this room. I'm sort of saying this room because on the map I'm looking at I don't have the room names. So most of them I don't know off by heart. Continue to this one. Yeah. Through den, out to the east wing. Around this wall. I'm gonna have to do this backwards again. Up here. Through... Did I call it boiler room before? Around here, yep. All around coat check. I reckon if I sat down quietly, not doing this. Okay. Now let's follow it back. I reckon if I sat down quietly, I could actually slowly remember every room in this place just because of the amount of times I've sort of analysed everything. But I can't do it while doing this, where so much of my brain is focused on what's in front of me. Through here. Yep. Down and around this wall. Through den. Over to this one and around. Passageway to hallway and back south again. And then 1, 2. All around this room. Solarium, right? Yep. Solarium with the horse and the crate, the canter and the crater. Over to this one. Down, straight through this room. Straight through servants' quarters. And we're back at the first one. Okay. Now from here, sort of tempted to go and look at the blue again. Yep, just in case. And let's follow the red up. And this at least is an attempt where we're trying all of the paths without crossing any other lantern lights. All of the paths in turn. Just to this one, through cloister, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, to this, around the corner, to here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, if this, I don't expect this to work either, but if it did, it would be great. All the way to the end, around through gym. Thank you, Sneaker, I saw that. Really appreciate your effort, really appreciate your support. Through archives, around to here, through pool, around to here, and we're red again. Well, that's all 3 paths in order without crossing any other lantern lights. That's what I expected. Okay, at least I've tried it. I'm knocking out the possibilities. I'm knocking out the possibilities. So, that's probably... I kind of feel like that's all I can think of for different ways of trying the 3 paths right now. So I mean, it's amazing to have seen that there's something going on here, but you know, there's something to this, but this is not the thing. This that I've tried here is not the thing. That's great. That's great. It's done. It's done. But I guess I didn't try doing exactly what I just did, but then, oh my god, but then not opening the door and going straight to the blue light. Oh my god. I'm here now and I've still got 172 steps, so I feel like I should try it. I feel like I should try it. We're learning. Learning and learning that things don't work is learning. It's how this game has always operated. Just in case, I'm going to start at blue. And then we're going to go to orange. Okay. Orange, through cloister. Orange. Over to this one. Around the corner. Through dining room. Around this corner. 1, 2, through foundation. Around here. I'm almost doing it off by heart now, but I am trying to make sure I'm still being careful and double checking. Over to the edge. Around here, to the left. 1, 2, through the bottoms of archives. through chapel to antechamber, which is orange. Hooray! Let's go back orange. Around here, 1, 2. All the way around. Over to here, up through foundation. At least the pathways are kind of quite learnable. And then down to this one, we sort of zigzag. This is through dining room, yeah? Through dining room to here. To here, yeah. All the way to the third light. Through cloister. Like everything is straight through arc. Two paths go through cloister and through archives, but they both of them go straight through, which makes it easy to remember. To this one. From orange. Take a look at blue, just in case blue has any changes for us. We'll go over to violet, and we'll do the violet path. Up through drawing room. All the way around. 1, 2. Got this bit, got this bit. Anything I have trouble with, you know, like this is how learning always happens, right? Like I've been a learner most of my life and I've been a teacher most of my life as well. And it's mistakes that you really learn from. You really do. Mistakes are so important. I'm just double checking where I am now. Hang on. Looking down. Red. Alright, I've gotten myself lost. I just need to double check. Alright, got it. Full steam ahead this way. I said full steam ahead and then just stopped. Around this corner. Yep. Got it. And we're purple. We'll go back through purple. Oh, not there, not there, not there. Yep. Around here. Through it in. Over to this one. There's some bits that still remain, like I really need to sort of double check because my memory isn't there yet. Around this corner. 1, 2. Passageway, hallway, south. 1, 2 lights. Around the outside, around the outside. One, two, straight through drawing room, 3/7 Okay, that's purple done. Straight on over to red. Through here, through here. Straight through cloister. 1, 2, 3, and 4 red lanterns around this corner to this corner. 1, 2, all the way down here. Red and orange, for whatever reason, stick in my head more than the violet path does, I think. Excellent. Man, I didn't think I was going to be doing this all of these times. Okay, here we are. We're not touching the door. We're going to turn and go back through the red path. This is probably all doing absolutely nothing, but I'm here to try things. We go up here. God, this is my first time to do red backwards though, so I have to check a little. Around here, yeah? Through archives this way. Hey, horse. I think it was seed and steed, that one. To this. All the way along to this last red. Around this corner. 1, 2. Red has more of these big long stretches which make it easier to remember. This is through cloister. Just looking at the blue. It's like a standoff. I'm like, come on, I'm begging you to do something, Blue Lantern. I'm begging you to be different. Should I go like all the way? I guess that's the plan, right? All the way to the end of red. Yep, it's done. And what about now? No? Obviously, I don't even know if this is, you know, like what I can expect to happen. It's just, it seems to me, I don't know, it seems to me to be like a thing that would match what I'm reading here. But the one left hidden remains to be seen. 3 colors to count, a sum of 18. I'm so bummed that I don't know what a sum of 18 means yet. You know, it's not even like the letters in the words. Oh, we've come far though. Like today's already been more than I could have imagined. I don't know. Maybe I need to... I don't think I've opened all of the doors. I haven't opened all of the doors. You know, like, when I was talking about the shade of truth, like, here we're in the shade of blue, right? We're in the shade of truth, even just here. Maybe I do need to open each door. I don't think I've opened the violet door. I can't recall if I've opened... Can't recall now if I can obviously go and check the footage, but I can't recall if I've opened the orange one. I know I've opened the red, like, twice, I think. Let's try opening the violet door. Maybe this all needs to happen in order, and you know, so this isn't right, but it just seems like there's so many variables, you know. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Why am I here? Hang on. I've actually got to find the rooms. Where is... Trophy billiard. Okay, so we're between... I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm all the way up there. Around here then. Yep. Got it. Got it. How do I keep getting lost in violet? To this one. Around here. Around here. Like, alright, hang on. Could it be that it's saying a sum of 18? Is it saying that I need to take a different pathway, which is only, in each case, 18 lanterns? However, it does seem like it's working to do this. You know, like the colour is indeed, the colour of the rogue moon is changing on the door. Plus, I thought summing would involve, like... Yeah, that's what I expected, but we've tried it now. I am also now thinking, through lantern light and sketches cast, a tint of truth. Tinting could involve the... Oh! It could involve... It could involve our... a watering can. It could involve our watering can. Maybe. Maybe I even need to come here and tint this with the watering can. It's not as if it's white, though. Alright. I've just had to go and make myself another cup of tea. That's how long I've been working at this. So... I mean, this is truly, like, this is more progress than I expected. This is more progress than I expected today. I didn't expect to see anything happen, as I mentioned. Well, I don't really know what to try next. I know there's something to all this. I know there's something to all this, but I clearly need to rethink. I cannot help but think from, like, what's written here and what we've tried so far and what has happened. You know, we're seeking truth, which to me, it just all seems like we're seeking something that this blue lantern can give to us, a pathway it can reveal. Hidden Hue says, the one left hidden remains to be seen. Talks about the other three. You know, 3 paths convene, three lines of light, 3 colors. But the one left, so something in addition to that, and like it's either blue or it's white. But you know, here it is, the blue lantern. You know, but what to do with blue lantern? There's no path for us to follow. There's no path for us to follow. There's no path for us to follow. Like if I go back to... Hang on, I need a sip of this tea. If I go back to the... Don't go where the path leads. Well, you know, indeed, that has sort of been the case with following these 3 paths, which is kind of what I expected. I actually came into this day expecting nothing would happen by following these 3 colored paths, because I thought it's going to be, it's, you know, it literally tells me don't go where the path leads, and these seem to be 3 paths. But what do I do? So I didn't know if that meant don't go into the antechamber, except there doesn't seem to be a way possible to do that, as I explained before. But you know, clearly I think we're after like the true, we're after a true blue path. I had thought perhaps doing those other things would make like some of these lanterns turn blue, and then we would have a blue way up, you know? Our Rosevine cards say, through lantern light... Hang on, let me try my other thing. Hang on. Because I've got my... As I was saying, like, if you color the room... if you map this house... this rough draft... Sorry, I hit the microphone. If you map this rough draft, there is... from... Where are we? From here, from this room above us, straight up, all of these rooms in one straight line are all blue. Similarly, all blue on 1, 2, 3, 4, rank 5. Rank 5, east to west, all blue. And as I said, that intersects at the ballroom. So maybe if I go from here, only going through the blue rooms, starting here, maybe something. But it doesn't involve the lantern light, right? Because we can't even, like, I have to pass, no matter what I do, I have to pass other lantern lights. There's no way to do this otherwise. Let me just pull up my map. So, but let's just try just singularly going through the rooms. So next blue room, library done. Next blue room, we can go in here through the observatory. Next blue room, we can go music room through here. Ballroom, we can go... The weird thing is that there's a dead end room coming up, so it feels a bit silly because we just go around here and we pop into it. Whee! Hey pig! We're in the blue room. Now, the next one is... Yeah, right in front of his conference room. I'm just looking ahead on the map. And if we go through here... And then... And this is also a dead-end room. Ding ding! Ding ding ding! I've been through all of the blue rooms. It didn't do anything. As expected. And I mean, we just end up... here. Yeah. Still so cool to see. Like, I'm still honestly just enjoying being here. It's still no matter how many, even though I've spent hours in here now, it's all a novelty. I mean, that's just not blue. Yep. It doesn't open unless it's lit up. I feel like I need to see this lit up in blue. But how to reveal a blue path? What have I got? I've come so far. You know, if that didn't do anything, which I didn't expect it would, then I don't think going east to west in the blue rooms is going to do anything either. And we're passing through all sorts of random lantern lights. I mean, surely this is... Yeah. Oh, well, look, I think it seems interesting that there's a... Maybe we go look in the ballroom. Hang on. Where's ballroom? Here. Nope, not here. That's spare room. Oh, one more over. I mean, this is where the blue rooms intersect. Pig? What was this one? Pig and... Oh, that was bar. That was... What was it? Bar and... Hello, ballroom? Play the piano? Are you special blue room? All the blue rooms come together here. Just back to random clicking. I don't think so. Have a little sip. No, I don't want to do any of those. I like the Morajai boxes, but I've really spent enough time on them. Unless that matters. Unless that matters. Doesn't that look cool? Alright. Ballroom, if you have any special... thing, you know, I don't know, special powers, special role, it remains a mystery to me. What else? Surely these messages are telling us what to do. While I'm here, since I'm here checking out the things I was laying out all that information before about things I'm suspicious of. Let me go and have another look in bedroom. Which we have to go around here. The Baroness's room. Does key 8 unlock her closet? Her closet of secrets? Her mysterious puzzle box? Her folded paper crane? Is there something in her top hat? Surely that's not her top hat. I mean, it might be. She seems pretty cool. Can I dig here? There's nothing, like what? There's nothing seemingly that's possible to do with that hand there. They could have taken that hand out of this version of the room. The hand is still here. You know? Still something. I have shovel. So strange weird mirror. Something fallen behind the desk. Yeah. I guess whatever this is. Well, I guess I've seen it. Nice to come back here for a more thorough look after all of this time, at least. Where have I gone? I have to go... Nope, I've gone totally the wrong way. Bedroom... around here. No, have I gone the wrong way again? Why aren't I looking at my map? What am I doing? No, this is it. Purple. Yep, there we go. All right, we're back in potentially the Prism Pristine. Ah, man, I've come so far. What do you want from me? Let me try. So this was my first idea. It was before I even saw any of the lines, like the lines of the specific lantern lights, before I had even discovered that. My first interpretation of this was through lantern light in sketches cast a tint of truth to find our path. I have written here, start blue lantern, turn right at orange lantern. Now there's no direct orange lantern anywhere. So my interpretation of this was, if we walk in a straight line, there's an orange lantern. Let us turn right. So I can show you like what my thinking was before. Then it's, the next one is a shade of rain to pass the light. It seems like you're saying pass by the violet light. There is, we just meet this wall, but up ahead there is a violet light. No, that's actually not what I was doing. Maybe I'm doing something different. Oh, well, let's give it a try. I'm doing something different to what I was originally figuring out. I passed the violet light, so maybe we passed this one as well. And then there's through lantern light in... So we've passed it. In lantern light... Through lantern light in shadows past... I don't know if the past means past in another way to what we've just done. We seek what's left of the lies we cast. Left of red. Well, if we're still going straight ahead, here. What room is this? We can only get in over here. It's the furnace. So, is there a blue key in the bin or something? In the furnace? Bricks. Yeah. It doesn't seem any righter than the lavatory. Vents. If we go back here though, if we pass this violet as well, then this would be the next red, and so this room is conference room, which seems as likely as anything else, which is to say, perhaps not very likely. I was like, is anything written on any of these? Oh, this one was bar and barn. Yeah, bar and barn. Okay. It doesn't seem like the thing. Then we've got this one in particular. Blue and black. Why are you doing this to me, game? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you rekindling my interest in Den? I have no idea what time it is. It could be any time in the world in this game. No idea. Alright. Anyway, that wasn't even my original plan. Like, the original map that I have here is doing something slightly different to that. Oh, this is running through my steps. But slowly, thankfully. I mean, we're doing a ton of experimentation here. Oh, I don't know if you can hear. It is really raining now. Like, I mentioned much earlier that there were strong winds and it was creating a lot of atmosphere. It's turned into like really heavy, windy rain. It's super atmospheric here now. So my original interpretation was start at blue. Here we are, starting at blue. A hue of wisdom to turn us right, which was here. It's not really turning us right. I don't know. Is it turning us right? It's beckoning us right. It's turning us right. And I think... Right, so here, my original thinking was just continuing around the corner, but I don't know why. It's not as if there are no instructions like saying that. But it was actually here. This was sort of the first, this is what I was reasoning was like the first violet that I was encountering. And so that's what sent me sort of down here to the lavatory. But it does say past. No, passing. But then there's no more red. There's red there. And so left of this red is observatory. Well, it's a very interesting room. Is it any more interesting than the others? We've got this. We can do this. That's quite novel in this place where nothing else does anything. But I really don't have any faith in what I've just done. It seems like it's not a strong interpretation. Seems like it's not a strong interpretation. It does have this, though, that I find absolutely mind-blowing, given where we are. Because this sort of implies this is actually located in the real world, you know? I find this so fascinating. This is located in the real world here. We can't move any of this. We can't do anything with this. Can't see into it. There is nothing to do here that I can see. But look at that. Isn't that wild? Like we're actually looking at the outside mountains from in here. What if we had a friend with us with a walkie-talkie and they were standing outside of the, you know, the outer path right now? What would they be observing? Could we observe the same thing, you know, in the sky if they sent a balloon up or something? So yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say anything about spinning a globe or finding a nation. Where am I even going? There we go. It doesn't seem like there is a path. If you follow this step by step, it just doesn't seem like there's a path that fits. But it does seem to be saying, a tint of truth to find our path. I can only interpret that in this way. This is true. There is one. It is on rank 1. It is at the start. Surely this is the starting line. Surely this is the starting line. I might not have what it takes today. I might need to go away and do some hard thinking. I need some more tea. That's what I need. Surely everything we need is in these two passages. From prism pristine, 3 paths convene, 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen. It still doesn't make sense. I still haven't been able to make sense about the primary color thing, honestly. Three lines of light, 3 shades. Surely that's what 3 shades foreseen means. Or does it mean 3 shades foreseen as in there are 3 visible pathways? 3 paths convene. They are 3 lines of light. 3 shades foreseen, because if you draw a map of the lanterns, you can see the 3 paths. They're visible. They are already visible. 3 colors to count. Yep. A sum of 18. No freaking idea. No idea what to make of that one yet. No idea what to make of that one. But the one left hidden... I have 2 things here written in my note about this, the one. Blue lantern, question mark, and then under that I have billiard 1 picture, because the billiard has, you know, one of its 2 pictures is of a 1. That was very reaching, but you know. But the one left hidden, and it's also not hidden. The one left hidden. Surely the one path left hidden remains to be seen. It is not seen currently. It is not seen currently. Certainly, I think I feel like I've tried everything I can think of with the various combinations of walking the paths that we see. And the game is sort of telling us like, you know, this is something, but it's not it. Quite decisively, this is not it. This is not, what does it say exactly? This was not the true path. So I keep reasoning myself in circles here, but I feel like it's saying there's, you know, this is the right idea. Walking under the lanterns is the right idea. But you've taken the crappy paths, the lie paths, the path of wisdom and the path of rain and the path of lies. Do you know one of the things that drives me crazy is this? If you ignore the tint of truth to start, but then it says a hue of wisdom to turn us right, a shade of... Like the whole 3 paths thing is kind of ignoring the other information that we have here anyway. You know, like it says, this is what I was originally interpreting this as directions. A hue of wisdom to turn us right. Surely it's saying turn right at the purple lantern, at the violet lantern. A shade of rain to pass the light. If we go around here, we're like either way we're meeting red. You know, if we start at blue, if we go straight ahead, we meet red. If we go through here, we meet red. Only if we go around here do we meet orange. From orange, there's nowhere to turn right. We're as right as it gets. There is no right. There's no right from here. Well, let's have a look in storeroom since we're here. My little house. My Mayhew life. Mayhew? Is there a tiny little Mary living in here? So fascinated with this house. You know, why is this the room of the tea and blessed? What's that? What does that message have to do with anything? What is Huam blessed? I do feel blessed having found this Huam though. This is great. I've whittled myself down to 136 steps, which honestly I would have been happy to even start with. So that's still a fantastic amount of steps. Still a fantastic amount of steps, but what else? What else do I have to try here? I have so many notes and so much analysis. It has brought me somewhere important. It has brought me somewhere important. These vying plans forge barren crest among Huam blessed. These dying plans forge barren crest among Huam blessed. What even was the V? And it doesn't matter, because what would it mean if it was dying? What dying plans mean? Makes as much sense as vying. Makes a little bit less sense to me. Then again, death is a big theme in the game, so there's that. Which one was the V? Oh, that's right. Yeah, Noel and novel. I really like that. I don't want that to be wrong. I love that. It's one of my favorites, actually. Even though it was hard, it was one of my favorites. I was delighted when I found it. These vying plans. Forge Baron Crest. Forge the Baroness's family crest. The power of her new family crest. Among Huam blessed. Among the large house blessed. In this house somewhere. Don't know. It just doesn't. I got so many ideas. I got so few answers. Yeah. I don't know. I'm wondering what else I feel like I've come so far. Maybe I'm so close, but I just might need to do some more thinking on this. I'm gonna pause just to have a think about this. Alright, I've done a bit of thinking. I think I have to be at peace with leaving it here. You might be going, no, but it's so close, just think a little bit more. But I've been sitting here thinking, and, you know, the thing is, like, I think... we can come back. We can't come back tomorrow, but the thing is, I can have, I can set ourselves up, you know, I can set ourselves up to come back here fairly soon. We don't have to have a full day even. You know, we can just get ourselves into the position. We can do, the next day, just make sure that we get shrine. All we need to do is make sure we have, you know, some way of redrawing. Definitely make sure we get shrine. Definitely have the money to get us blessing of the monk. Call it a day in security pass that day. And then literally the next day we can come back. So, you know, we can come back soon. What I was thinking instead is I can run around here forever, but I don't... I just think I might need to spend a bit more time thinking of some alternative. I've tried out the things I had in my bag as I came to this day, you know, and then some. We've seen some interesting stuff that focuses my attention, that will refocus my attention in certain directions. I just might need to think a bit more with that. So what I can do instead, is do something else that's on my list. Like go back to the house. See if I can get a blue throne room on one of these spots. Sorry, everybody. I've come far, I think. I've come far. I'm very proud of my effort. I'd love to, like, just look everywhere, like, forever. You know what I mean? But I kind of think... I mean, the other thing we could do is grab the watering can and out of the... Where is it? Grab the watering can out of the coat check. Why not? It's like we've got all of these steps. Let's grab the watering can. Ooh, that is some loud thunder. Okay. I don't know if the microphone is picking that up. This is amazing atmosphere for going to the rough draft. Okay, why not? We have so many steps. Ding ding. Yay. It's kind of like weirdly comforting. As much as I love being in the rough draft, it's weirdly comforting to be back with the sounds, the super familiar sounds of the regular house. Okay, let's retrieve it. Let's not use it anywhere. Let's go straight back. Straight back. Nope. Nope. Oh, it's got 3 drops in it. That's interesting. I had a memory that it was like just 1. I had 1 drop of still water to potentially use. I guess the thing is, if I want, I really don't expect this to work on the picture beyond the vestibule door because it's not white. Everything we've done anything with here. Also, it says a tint of truth. I so think it means blue. I think it's just talking about the color blue. But let's try this. We need to get the door open, so we do actually need to follow something. So let's go. Let's follow these. Great. Surely I can do this without looking. Surely I can do this without looking. So far, so good. This is kind of where I get a little messed up, though. Yep. And then I think here... I actually have to look. Because I can't remember if there's... I think there's, like, blue... violet... No. We go ahead here. Oop. The run button. Through den, that's right. Around this wall, through here. Around coat check. Ding ding. I'm here to make a bad decision. Yeah. Nope. Surely not. Surely... Yeah, as expected. But it's something that I've been able to knock out. I would hate to not have tried it and to then go, oh, but you know, but what if when I go back to my notebook after all of this, you know? Like there's no other like blank pages that we find or anything. I probably can't use this on the lantern, you know? Can I use this on the lantern? I doubt it. I don't think it's the order of the day. Just seems to me, I don't know. This is maybe the problem is that I'm stuck on this thinking. Hello? Maybe we can tint like the next one. Nope. Because I mean the whole thing with the water is that it turns things blue, doesn't it? No. But everything here is already blue except for the lanterns. And I mean, we would have had it with us when we were here originally anyway, right? It was the whole reason that we were in here. Okay, tried. That really didn't take that many steps. And sneakers are working hard for us. Let's see if we can get the blue, once again, if we can get the blue throne room on rank 8 and see if there's a blue memo in there waiting for us. Let's put this back just in case I need it. I don't care about the gems from watering can anymore. It's fine. Take it back. Take it back. Watering can. Wow, I've got that many items. There's 3 pages. Cool. Let's keep it there anyway, because it's hard to fill that thing up with still water. So look, of course I do have redrawability with the stars. I of course do not want to, I don't want to use them. I know I've done too much of that. So let's actually just try drafting and seeing what we can get. We've got 1 redraw die. Let's see if we can build up some more perhaps. Laboratory could potentially help with that if we get the right sort of experiment. Cool. And we do still need to just get more stars anyway. No stars. I'm really like waiting for experiments with stars. In that case, either of these 2 would be the best thing, because these could net us. So let's do upgraded floor plan and let's do... I guess they probably have about as much chances of each other. I'm just thinking chests might be able to get me like 2 redraw die. Let's do chests. I don't know what's best. Let's do it. Okay, well, let's log in. Let's see if we've got any messages today. Did they say, congratulations, you found the freaking rough draft? Congratulations on, you know, getting past, like, your second blue door, Simon. No. Nothing from my friends today. Special order. I'm almost thinking running shoes. You know, just to help again, because if I'm going to do this again, I need more. I need to do steps again. I need to do, you know, good step. We've managed to do it twice though. Twice in a row, I've managed to two times out of 2 attempts, I have managed to get a huge amount of steps before going in there. So I'm pretty pleased. Pretty pleased that I can manage this again. Let's just do shovel. Yeah, I think everything is fine. I think whatever, that's fine. Nothing around the place. Okay. Yeah, let's see what we can get ourselves. Remembering that upgraded floor plans will help. It's not the best selection, but I really want to avoid using my star redraws, honestly. What if I rotate casino down? Because I have other ways of going north. Maybe we can use this to sort of make use, yeah, make use of these spaces down here. Cool. Do you even offer die? Maybe with the higher wages. Problem is I can't see. I can't even see if there's redraw die on there. Keeping my money then. Okay. So here ideally we turn left. None of these are gonna get me redraw die. None of them. What would I get from break room? Just I have key card, you know. Another kind of key, more keys. Let's do it. Occasionally there is a die just sort of like sitting on here. Yeah, I'm actually gonna leave, honestly. Oh, cookies. I'm actually gonna leave. I'm not doing bad for keys right now. I'm fine. I'm fine. Wine cellar. So great hall or vestibule. I guess it gets us where we're going. Great Hall could have redraw die in one of the doors. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. First off, let's see what we can open without using keys. None of the rooms with items. Aha, keys. All right. Keys it is. We've already got, we don't need the Well, metal detector's not picking up anything. Key 8. Let's use a key. We've got a lot. It's the bad one. Let's use our key. Okay, a gem. that's already open, so we don't need to do that. And then this will be a way forward. Oh, that's not the way. Oh, so silly. This, we already saw the way forward. Don't be locked. Thank you. Okay. Well, bedroom closet could have redraw die in it. I would just then need to go up to the other side of the house. But it's probably better to just maximize chances for redraw die at this stage. Ah. Nope. None. Fair enough. Okay. Understood. All we can do is try. All we can do is try. We could get lucky and get blue throne room without even needing to redraw. I think it's just very unlikely. So from here, can we can continue going through the house, or we can go up the foundation elevator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've still got 104 steps. Whatever. Whatever. Did we buy everything here? We bought it out. Okay. We bought everything here. I think this is the first time I've been in KitchenAges and haven't turned the tap on. If you know, for anyone who noticed that, I noticed it as well. I'm just playing the game a little bit differently today. I could buy some more keys, but I think we're doing pretty good for steps and keys and all of that. So this is the way to foundation. Okay. I actually could. Let's go back. I could now, maybe. We're good for steps. Let's go all the way back to workshop. Yep, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go all the way back to workshop. Make our jackhammer. This could get us redraw die. I should have thought of that. It's fine. So, shovel, battery pack, broken lever. Look at all the things I have. Oh, broken lever. Assemble. Beautiful. Is there anything else I can make that will help me? Like, I can straight up make a lucky purse. I don't need it, but like, let's just have fun. Also, here's the other thing to consider about this. Making contraptions turns several items into one item, meaning that there is a slimmer pool competing for the moon pendant powers. So there is that as well. What else can I do? Metal detector and lock pick. That's. I'm trying to remember. Like, does that the sound pick amplifier? Yeah. Does it increase? Maybe it makes item. Maybe it tells you where there might be items. Yeah, whatever. Let's give it a go. Let's try it. Greater chance of picking high sensitivity locks, but I feel like it. I know the dowsing rod is the one that shows you where items are. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just make a bunch of contraptions. All right, we have the one that we want though. Jackhammer. We've dug all of these spots here. We've at least got these ones, and it's possible that we might get courtyard. Oh, nothing. Great. My favorite. Gem. I mean, it'd be great if we could get study, obviously. That's the other thing. Study would just be, a game changer. In which case, all of these gems would be really useful. If we could possibly get study here. Cool. Okay. Clock tower's not going to get us anything but keys. It'll help with tomorrow, but I might not need help with tomorrow because I might just make tomorrow a kind of throwaway day just to get shrine. Drawing room never really gives me anything. Parlor will give me gems. And we wouldn't be able to get the redraw potential from drawing room is the other thing. So maybe let's just put parlor here, which gets us access through the antechamber. I'm not going to bother with this unless I need those extra gems. I haven't opened the north lever. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm kind of just trying to focus on what might be the most useful thing at this stage. Pool will give us trunk. It will add things to the pool though, which sucks. But it's something. It'll also get us to the corner where we've got redraws. I'm sort of going in for like, yeah, more. It's not. That's what I was after. It's not really hard and fast drafting, but it's harder and faster than I normally do. Okay. Let's see if we can get lucky enough to get study here. Yep, that's worth a key. Okay. Classroom at least would get us a redraws, so there's that. But maybe not enough to make it really worthwhile. If I could get even library here, I think there's often a tendency to get study from library. That'll get us 2, but I don't think that's as worth it as trying more redraws right here, because we have 3 more redraws. I'd love to get the sauna tomorrow, because then, you know, this is the other thing, is we could use tomorrow just to get some set up tomorrow rooms to make the next day easier. Even getting things like gems and stuff and freezing them, great, you know? Let's redraw. Well, boudoir gives us a couple of things. So we have 1 more rook redraw here. This would get us 2 more redraws. So let's go this. All right. None of this may really like mean a lot anyway. One other thing here. If I'm thinking about drafting throne room, we have to think about direction. A lot of the time when I'm just trying to find a good example. Where... How far back am I going? Have I gone... Here. So for example, here, throne room on the west wing, rank 7. And that sort of thing seems to happen a lot. I mean, I've got throne room analysis here. So it makes sense when you're drafting into the wing, where there's the possibility of, you know, it seems to have a tendency to give you like the 3-door rooms. So I kind of suspect drafting down from here may not be the best way. I don't know. Possibly drafting here could be a throne roomy sort of thing. Well, let's try a redraw. See, we're getting security at least. Library. Library could get me study. Damn it. Which could... but then I would be using up 2 of my rank 8 spaces to get that. Dang. Maybe it's worth it. I'm not trying not to like think too hard. Hello? No items. Oh my god. Amazing. Now I'm using up my freaking redraws here, but study would totally compensate for them if we can get it. Study! Oh, the combo of library and study is such a winner. Go. Done. We got it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Study, I'm so happy to see you. I don't even know if this is going to mean anything. I don't even know if getting... It's just something I've got to try. I've got to knock off my list. Okay. So I don't know if this is possible, but this is where I have to try for throne room. And if not, then that's that. That's that for today. I think, like, I could go to the trouble of going down foundation, opening the north lever. Oh, I'm saying it now. Let's do it. We get the crown. Maybe it helps with redraws. Sounds so much more rickety than I remember. No offense, like rickety in a nice way, atmospherically rickety. Okay, run Simon, run. Think of Arindia. Think of numeric cores. Think of the family core. Think of all of the amazing stuff we've done. Think of it all. Think of it all. I'm not going to bother with the gem. It's fine. We can buy gems in conservatory if we need it. Great. Yeah, and if I can just get throne room here, it might not at all be possible. But if we can just get it, it's a thing I can either amazingly find another blue memo, or we find out it's not possible. If I can't do it, we can do it on another day. It's fine. It's always the case. It's always the case. But it would be great. I would especially like to just look behind that throne. It's so crazy that I've already drafted it on rank 8, and in that episode I'm just kind of walking around the room, and I am like swinging the camera, like swinging it around the place, and I'm like going through it really slowly, you know. All right, so we've got, yeah, this is it. This is it. This is our only entrance to the whole rest of the house as well. So I don't know what else there is to be had if I don't do this. I have many other things to try, but most of them are things like calling it a day in certain rooms. I have a ton of stuff I want to try with that. I was actually thinking of, once I'm in a place where I'm happy to do it, I was actually thinking of let's just have a whole bunch of short days, right? Like, just at this stage in the game, like, I don't think it matters. So let's just have a whole bunch of short days and try drafting different things in the outer room, like bam, bam, bam. Yep. Yes, yeah, because if we don't use key 8, we know what room we'll get if we do that. Okay. So we're going for our gem redraws. It would be really nice. I don't know if it's possible on this spot the way that it is. All we can do is try. Come on, trophy room. Nice to see you, Dovecoat. A trophy room. Throne room. Throne room. The other TR room. Throne room. Throne room. Throne. Look, you're giving me Mechanarium. Give me throne room. Throne room. Chamber of Mirrors. This is a spot that does really... I think this is a spot that does like four four exit rooms. There's my last chance. Oh my god! There's something about this spot which is my last chance spot. I can't believe how many times on this spot this has been my... I am at the end of my attempts at trying to get something after a long day, and pretty much oh my god, there's something about this spot. It's lucky. Oh, it's sort of like purposely unlucky until the last. It loves tension, this spot. It loves tension, but it loves success. Dang. All right. Well, I can answer my question now. Let's have a look. I mean, this is the first place I want to look. You're a... It's here! No way. How satisfying. It's not new information. That's so funny. The family core is kept in the family vault. I'm taking a picture of that because I take a picture of all of them. It's done. I'm so satisfied that this was achieved, that we were able to do it. I really appreciate that game. I really appreciate that. I was so excited when I thought, hang on, this room has totally changed color. No, it's not a black print anymore. It's a blue print, and that means crazy. I had actually, like, I had really, like, looked around the room a lot like this for whatever reason. I can't remember what the reason was in the actual episode. But I didn't go back here. So when I didn't see it here, I was like, oh, maybe it's over. It's not. But there, right in front of me, right at the back of my vision. Success! We're already past that point. We don't need that hint anymore. But fabulous. It's done. It's done. I'm happy with it. Okay, now, what to do with the rest of the day? All I want out of tomorrow is to get study. So that means calling it a day in a room. Well, first off, we don't have the blessing of the monk to get anything in the outer room anyway. That's the entire point of needing to get study again. So it sort of means calling it a day in any room that we want is fine, because the outer room is not a consideration. So we could, like, study doesn't make sense, but we could just call it a room. My brain, it's been a big day, everybody. We could call it a day in break room to get the key card, but we could also just try another call it a day, like, experiment. I think I've tried boudoir. I think I've tried bunk room because we got the flower from it. Pretty sure I've tried dormitory. But there could be other things. What if I have, alright, this is an unusual position, because I'm actually thinking of sort of having a day I don't care about tomorrow besides getting shrine and getting secret passage. Those are my 2 goals tomorrow. And I'm happy otherwise to have a short day. And I'll try for some tomorrow rooms, of course. Things like sauna would be great. Like, that'll be part of the strategy. But other than that, I'm not really hung up on tomorrow. Maybe this is a potential time to try for Hartley's room, because I've never wanted to try that, but the game has several times, I've mentioned before, the game has it feels like it might be giving me these nudges to say, you should try Hartley's room, servants' quarters. And I'm like, my reaction when I'm trying to make the most of a day and I'm trying to do all of this other stuff is like, hell no, you're going to take half my steps. That's literally so bad. I'm trying to avoid that all of the time. Maybe if we just come across servants' quarters somewhere, I have no die, but at least I've got study redraws now. Maybe we can make it happen. Maybe we can just call it a day there and see if indeed we just lose half our steps, because it won't matter. It's a day we can waste. And if not, let's just try and get us access to some more rooms. Yeah, this makes sense to me. I have almost never, and possibly never, in this game been in a position where I'm happy to kind of waste tomorrow a little bit. 2 more gem redraws. Okay. Maybe we should just go cloister then, so that we have... Because I don't want to risk not being able to go forward. So let's just do it. Okay. This could actually get us some redraw die though. Or old tin cans. Why not? Old tin cans. Cool. Wow, the family core is in the vault. Scandal. Okay, redraw. Redraw. I've probably... I'm even thinking now, I haven't checked. I've probably made this room if I've had the opportunity. I can imagine I've tried to make this room like rare or something. Because I'm like, I never want this room. I should check that, and maybe actually getting solarium could be the thing. This is one of the weirdest things I've tried. Trying to get a room I've been avoiding like crazy. That's my last gem redraw. Which makes it a bit risky. I'd love to not use any stars. So we could use drafting studio just to get forward. Or kennel. Kennel might have some redraw die in the dig spots potentially. Yeah, let's kennel. So let's have a look actually. Let's have a look at our directory. Servants. Where are we? I have made you rare. That makes this hard. I've set myself up for this. Oh, look at that! We've got one because of the throne room. We've got one of the blue Mount Holly symbols up there. So I guess if I could get solarium here, that'd be something. Might help us get a rare room. Courtyard might get me more redraws as well. Yep. I don't know. I'm not hugely committed to this, I'm just kind of giving it a go. We would have received something from a successful experiment there, but I didn't... Hey, 3 ivory die. Nay. Nice, nice, nice. I don't know if it's worth it, though, because we could have used more of the redraw. Like, if we get 8 gem redraws on a space... Okay. That's more gems... Well, I need the gems for the redraws, so actually that's super useful. And that's super useful as well. Speaking of, what would it take to get down to... Oh god, commissary is as far as it could be, isn't it? But I have so many steps. I have so many steps. Yeah. Let's do it. Why not? If we're doing this, let's give it a go. Throne room foundation. We can just take the elevator down, go through the front of the house, buy all of them gems. Like, you know, there's also a parlor box that I haven't even, a parlor game that I haven't even tried yet. But I think I'd rather just buy my way out of this problem if I can. I don't know how many gems are on offer. Let's go. I wonder if there are still mysteries down here, you know, in any of the filing cabinets. Do I still have any? And I'm not, obviously, you know, we're still in the totally blind playthrough part of it, so I'm not asking. I'm just saying out loud what my questions are. This is deep night here, because we basically started the day. Oh, my drunks, I forgot about you. Yay! Excellent. This could all be redraw die. And gems. This is amazing. This is such a nice surprise. And it's the great thing is this is really fun. Like, this isn't a scary thing I'm attempting here. This is this is a total, like, this would be like a weird, interesting bonus to a day I'm happy to end in a kind of a random way. Nice, that's it. That's it. I wonder where they would even fit more trunks than that. Okay, straight ahead to commissary. God, her steps are so good today, it's ridiculous. If only every day could be like this. Okay, set of gems. Gem, gem, gem. Gem, gem. 25 gems. That's all we need. We've got 63 steps. I mean, 1, 2, oh no. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, let's just walk through the house. It's fine. I don't really know which is quicker. I feel like this might be a little bit quicker, actually. Nope, totally wrong way. Why did I go this way? All right, less steps than I thought. This is what happens when I play in a little bit more of a cavalier way, where I'm not sitting there going, okay, like, what's the next step? What's the next step? It's kind of fun though. It's kind of fun to play, like, to be like, there are no stakes with what I'm doing now, so let's just go for it. Parlor, red crown that we do not. Ah, and I didn't pick up the other crown. That's the other thing. No, I didn't. My brain today, everybody. It's been, as you can tell, it's elsewhere. And I mean, like, it's on the game for sure. It's for sure on the game. I'm thinking about those lanterns. Okay, so back around here, we've got, you know, a pretty, especially if I wanted to use stars, but I don't want to use the stars. Even without the stars, we've got a pretty good potential for redrawing here. So let's just try here. Okay. Really, I think solarium would be the order of the day to give us any hope of servants' quarters being an option. Yeah, otherwise it's gonna be pretty tough. We're asking for a rare room. The game is not gonna be wanting to give me that room. I mean, more like, I'm always up for more lost and found in a pinch, especially if I've got nothing else to do. Nah. Well, solarium. Okay, so let's do it. So this may assist. Could we get some more dye? Gems, okay. This may assist with the endeavor. Over to courtyard. Yeah, so, and we have to be able to get a corner room to make use of the middle room. Really? Okay, redraw. I'm trying to get a room I've avoided for almost the entire game. So much so that I've banished it to rarity. Totally banished it. Remove. Master bedroom. I would love master bedroom under most circumstances. I'm actually after, like, Maybe the crappiest bedroom. One of the crappy ones. I'm sorry, Hartley. I'm so sorry. But you know, I've been told so many times about how bad your bedroom is. For steps. Okay. We've got to think about the... I got one more redraw. No, I don't. I have the die as well. But classroom could literally help to be able to just pump up the next space with redraws. Might as well eat our apple and get twice as many steps from it. Okay, so we got a lot of redrawing potential here. This is it. We're doing another full house. Okay. Redraw. Just to get this ridiculous room. To get this uncomfortable bed that's just going to leave me with fewer steps tomorrow. Redraw. 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 Look at how many ways of redrawing I have. On to the next. On to the next. Solarium, do your thing. I appreciate all of the excellent rooms you're offering me. I'm after a room I have said no to almost every time. Almost every time. It may be impossible, but it's fun to try. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not using stars for this. It's not, there's no way, this is not a worthwhile pursuit. This is not a worthwhile pursuit. All right, last one. This is it. I did my best. I did my best. I'm not wasting any stars on this. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just finish off with let's finish the day with lavatory, because I'm feeling nostalgia. For the first time I did a full house, and I finished the full house with lavatory, and we got my first trophy. We got my first trophy here. Mysterious, possibly not mysterious lavatory. Okay, well, in that case, maybe the most prudent thing is just to call it a day in... I mean, I could try calling it a day in what? The throne room? Have I tried that? I don't know. I don't have these notes on me. We could just call it a day in... break room to get the key card. Hang on. Hang on, though. Hang on. Why don't we just call it a day? I mean, I had said, like, why don't we try calling it a day? Like, it was an idea... Oh. It was an idea to call it a day in the, atelier. Not in the atelier, in the rough draft. Let's go and do it, because it's fine. It's fine. We don't mind how we finish the day, so we might as well. That was the whole point of servants' quarters. We might as well do an experiment. Yay. A little bit of steps. Oh, apple. Because I didn't eat it at the start of the day, that's why. Okay. Cool. No more trunks. I don't think we did any more upgrade rooms, but I wonder if maybe the trunks just run out. Like, if, yeah, like if there's no more place for them, maybe that's just that. Okay. All right. This has been a huge day. This has been a huge day. I'm totally amazed with the progress that I've been able to make in here. It's incredible. Which room am I going to call it a day in? Den. Bedroom. 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 Changed my mind immediately. Bedroom. I'm going to call it a day in the Baroness's plan, bedroom plan, which is here. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, are we ready? Hang on. So we have, I'm just checking for myself. We've got Moon Pendant, which is nice. That'll save us 2 things. It might even save us the 2 microchips. Cool. Maybe the coupon book and the car keys even. But otherwise it could be something really awesome. I'm not worried about the Royal Scepter, so this is all fine. I'm not worried about tomorrow at all. I feel like I can handle whatever it is to be able to get Shrine and to be able to get the coins, you know, for the blessing, and then, you know, some tomorrow rooms will be a bonus, and then we can just end the day and get on with it and come back. What I will do is I'm going to think long and hard about what I learned today in the rough draft, and I am going to push myself to come up with some new things to try. This is what has worked for me in the past. This is clearly... Did I just see something else in the foreground there? That's weird. I'm going to push myself to come up with some new techniques. It's what has worked in the past. It's what got me the study safe open, was just going, all right, get beyond your, you know, the things you've tried already. Let's come up with some new things. So I'm going to do that. And I'm feeling super powered up about it. By the way, this is a point to mention. Somebody had mentioned, oh, this will be a while back when this finally gets released, but somebody mentioned, and I have said the glitches are okay. If there's a glitch in the game, you can tell me about it. It's fine. Somebody mentioned that apparently I'm experiencing a glitch here when I end the episodes, because I should be seeing the blue tents. I had absolutely no idea. I had no idea that this scene should change for me. So yeah, they were surprised that after purchasing the blue tents, I was still seeing my regular tent. So that's interesting. I obviously, if I didn't hear that, I would have no idea it was ever meant to be anything different. It honestly, weirdly didn't occur to me. Just so used to seeing this screen at the end of every day. Anyway, thank you guys. We're into an incredible section of this game, and I am thoroughly enjoying it. Thank you for, you know, your patience and your continued company on this journey with me. I so appreciate it. You know, and, you know, likes for the video, subscribes for the channel if you're not subscribed at this stage, and comments. I adore. I love hearing from you guys. Obviously, no hints at all, please. No wink wink, no nudges, nothing. I've made it this far. I can do it. I feel deep in my soul and in my bones I can do it. And I'm feeling confident about my next strategy to get us back in there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are having fun. I hope you guys have possibly even been amazed at how far we've made it. And there are probably some big things I'm missing, no doubt. It's been the way. It's been the way, right? But I think we'll get there. I think we'll get there. Take care. Do something lovely for yourself. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.